Alrighty everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to try one of my all-time favorites, the 22 Magnum. This one here is the Savage B22, and the original stock that was on it was a cheap plastic one, so I put this nice Boyd's custom blue and silver stock on it as a bull barrel. And then I threw on a Vortex Crossfire 4-12 by 44, threw on a 20 MOA rail, threw on some Weaver rings, and she's got a little bit of space underneath there. I did free float the barrel. It's about the only thing that I had to do from the factory. And then on the bottom here, they did include a new metal trigger guard, because the other one was built-in plastic to it. So kind of like our last videos, we're going to do some ammo testing, but today we're going to try something a little bit different. So I'll show you guys what we got in store today. So right here is some targets, and the first one, and like always, we're going to be shooting at 50 yards. Up there, we're going to be shooting the CCI Maxi Mag, which is these guys here, so don't mind that or that. And then we're going to try torquing the 2 action screws to 35-inch pounds. We're going to shoot 5 shots. We're going to keep the crosshairs dead on there, and then we're going to move it up to 40-inch pounds. I looked it up online, and this is Savage spec, so we're going to go 5 under spec, and then we're going to do spec. And then we're going to move down to the center bullseye down here, and then we're going to shoot 45-inch pounds, and then we're going to go 50-inch pounds. Now over here in this corner, I'm going to do practice. So I'm going to warm up the barrel each time, just do like 2-3 shots, see how it does. I might even run a bore snake down it and just see how it does, and then shoot a couple in between shooting the different types of ammo. So after that one, we're going to be shooting the Winchester 40 grain, so it's going to be this box here, and we're going to repeat the same thing, same 50 yards, 35-inch pounds, 40, 45, 50, and then I will do the same thing, and I will foul out the barrel, or I'll run my bore snake down there just to verify that we start off at a clean slate. And then I'll shoot this target before I shoot the 35. So that'll kind of be the course of fire. So I'll start down here with practice and warm up, and then we'll move on. So there's that one. And then the last one is going to be the PMC Predator, because I have a bunch of this stuff from back in the day, and I don't think that it gave it the best potential. So it's looking just like this stuff here. So 40 grain jacketed hollow point is what this stuff here is. It doesn't really say a velocity anywhere on it, but anyways, it'll be the same course of fire. And pardon me, there's a little bit of wind out here today, but yeah, we'll do the same thing. We'll practice, and then we'll do 35, 40, 45, 50, and then go from there. So what I'll do is I will go torque the gun to 35, and then we'll start off with the CCI that we talked about. And I'll put the camera down there at the target, and we'll rock and roll. See you guys in a few. Alrighty, here we go. We're gonna shoot our Savage 22 Magnum Maxi Mags. I forgot to write in here 40 grain jacket hollow points. We're going to be down here doing some practice, so keep your eye down here. And we're going to go back up here, there. And as always, I'll fast forward it so I don't bore everybody to death. Be back in a minute. Okay, so we have had a catastrophic failure. So I torqued it to 45 inch-pounds. Shot once, as you guys will see at the target. And then this happened. The head of the bolt completely separated from the screw. It should look like that, but now I'm missing the head, which now is in my hot little hands. So now I get to go fix that before we continue the testing. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. For you guys, it'll be a few seconds. Alrighty, and we're back. So, like I was saying earlier, we had this bolt that sheared off right there, and I was able to find one online, but unfortunately Midwest Gunworks doesn't have it in stock right now. So what we did is we took it to my shop, took it to the welder, welded the ever-loving snot out of it, reground it, and because I don't have a metal lathe, it's not looking perfectly round or centered or anything like that, but we got it in there. I think we might have to forsaken the torque test till a later date till I actually get the right screw in the mail, but until then I'll keep at the like 30 inch-pounds, and I'll try the other couple boxes of ammo. I'll try the PMC and I'll try the Winchester just to get some more shooting in, and we'll retry the CCI Maxi Mag. But since I already have the target down there, I'll go ahead and I'll just use that one to re-sight in, because obviously I took the action from the stock, and we'll be right with you guys with some more shooting. Alrighty, and we're back. So I think I made a little mistake, and I'll be the first one to admit it, that I think on my little chart, I'll pop it up here in the screen in just a minute, that I think I should have kept around the 20 inch-pounds instead of 40 inch-pounds, and that's my bad. So we're going to redo all this. Good thing we just got started. So we're at 15 inch-pounds. I'm going to do 5 shots there. 20 inch-pounds, which is factory spec. 25 inch-pounds on that one. 30 inch-pounds there, and then some on practice. So we're gonna get rolling. We'll be right back with you. Alrighty, so we did 15 inch-pounds, but first we started off with the practice. I was kind of going at this funky angle. We do have a little bit of wind today, but nothing too crazy. So up here at 15 inch-pounds, group kind of went up. We bumped it up to 20 inch-pounds, and then this was over here, not too bad. And then we moved it to a 25 inch-pounds, and this one did really good and cover 4 of them, and then we got one flyer over there. This one is pretty promising at 30 inch-pounds. So I kind of like that. They're really tight. So we're going to try the next one and we'll all see what it is. It's going to be the Winchester 40 grain. And we're just going to repeat the same thing. And we'll get back to you guys. Get you guys some more data. And we'll see what it likes with different ones. So far, I think it likes the 30 inch-pounds with the CCI Maxi Mag. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cross this one off to 15. This one's gonna be 20. Make my corrections here. This one will be 25. And then this one here is going to be 30. The big 3-0. Anyway, so we're going to do Winchester 40 grain jacket hollow point. Practice down here. Rock and roll. Alrighty, so start back at the practice one. That one did really well. Now we're just what they call fouling out the barrel and also warming it up. Then we took it to 15 inch-pounds, which is the same inch-pound that we started over here. Shot that, and then over here we moved it up to 20 inch-pounds, and it kind of opened it up a little bit. Then we went to 25 inch-pounds over here. Now I'm not sure whether that one was me or not. I might revisit that later, but those four are just perfectly grouped. Moved it up to 30 inch-pounds, and boom, it opened up again. I think we found our perfect with the Winchester 40 grain. That's still really tight, even if you throw that one out there. That's really good. So now we're going to try the last one, which is the PMC Predator. And we're going to try this all out. And I don't know if I mentioned it before, but the wind direction is coming from the south. So it's coming from my 6 o'clock because the target that you're looking at is facing exactly due north within a degree or two. So the bullet should not be going this way or this way. There's no crosswind. So we're going to get back to it. Now we're going to try the PMC Predator 40 grain. Be right back with you. So here we are again. The practice one, I know I got all 5 in there, and that's pretty dang impressive considering that there's like 4 within one tiny little ragged hole and 1 flyer. Then we moved up to here. I know for sure I shot all 5, so there's got to be a double somewhere, probably there or there. That still was really good. Moved it up to 20 inch pounds. Let me mark this right here. So this one's 20 inch pounds. There's 2 shots there, there. And then we moved down here to 25 inch pounds. And then there. And then 30 inch pounds did really good again. So, yeah. So I think we figured out what it likes with the PMC Predator. So what we'll do is we'll go down and we'll measure the groups, and then we'll be right back at you guys, okay? Alrighty, everybody, welcome back. So tallied it all up, got it all together, and so we started out here with our practice, and then we went to 15 inch pounds, all 5 shots totaling 0.970. Moved over here to the 20 inch pound torque setting, shot a 0.650. Then we moved over here to the 25 inch pound settings and we shot a 1.020. So it got way bigger, almost half again bigger with that 1 flyer over there. And then the next setting was 30 inch pounds, and it shrunk it to the smallest it got, which is 0.515, which is really good. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little close-up of these groups. And you guys can always pause it on your screen or computer or whatever you're using. And then we'll move on to the next one. Alrighty. So then we moved on to the Winchester 40 grain, and that one shot a 0.700, and that one was at the 15 inch pound settings. This one here shot a 0.880, and it was kind of vertical in that group size. This one shot really good. 1 flyer, but it's still totaling 0.670, and that's at 25 inch pounds. And then over here, we have the 30 inch pound setting at 0.611. So overall, it's liking, this rifle anyway, my Savage B22 Magnum is liking the 30 inch pound setting. And then we'll show you guys a little close up here. So there's that one, that one, that one, and that one. Alrighty. And then the last one is going to be this guy right here. So, 15 inch pounds, shot a 0.536, really tight. I know I shot 5 shots in there. And then this one over here is the 20 inch pound setting. It went up to 0.690. And then the next one is 25 inch pounds, and we shot a 0.625. And then for the final group, it's like in the 30 inch pound settings and set at 0.588. So yeah, so that's what we did there. Appreciate you guys hanging in there with me, and even through some technical difficulties, we're able to get through all of it together. And pretty impressed to see the groups and how much that they go from smaller to large, smaller, and then smaller yet. So, but I learned one thing out of all this, and that is double check your torque specs, and if you shear a bolt off, well, gonna have to either replace it or weld it like I did, or fix it somehow. But so far I have a bunch of this CCI Maximag 40 grain jacket of hollow point. I got a bunch of that, so I think what I'll do is I'll rerun the test with 30-inch pounds, and I'm going to see if I can't get that group just a smidge tighter. I mean, even half an inch group basically at 50 yards is really good. So, but I really like my practice one over here, which I didn't grade it, but that's still really good group. Anyways, you guys take care. Have a good one. Thank you for watching.